everyone, my name is Utami with last number 333, and today I'm going to present a research article titled Maternal and Paternal Authoritarian Parenting and Adolescents' Imposter Feelings. This study was conducted by UCFA and published in 2023. So, in this presentation, I will explain the study briefly using the EMRAT structure. Alright, first let's talk about the background of this study. As we know, parenting style plays a very important role in shaping a child's psychological development, especially during adolescence. At this stage, many teenagers start to experience self-doubt and feel unsure about their abilities. This condition is often related to something called imposter feelings, which is when someone feels like they are not as capable as others think, even though they actually are. So basically, they feel like a fraud in their own achievements. Now, moving on to the general overview of the study. This research focused on the relationship between authoritarian parenting and imposter feelings. The research also looks at something called psychological control, which refers to how much parents try to control their children's thoughts and emotions. And overall, the study finds that higher levels of authoritarian parenting are associated with stronger imposter feelings. Next, let's look at the objective of the study. The main goal here is to understand how both mothers and fathers influence adolescents' imposter feelings through their parenting style. The researchers expect that stricter and more controlling parenting will increase the likelihood of these feelings. And this is important because imposter feelings can affect confidence, mental health, and even academic performance. Now, let's move to the methodology. This study uses a quantitative approach. The data were collected through questionnaires completed by adolescents. The researchers measured two main variables, which are parenting style and imposter feelings. After that, the data were analyzed using statistical methods to see whether there is a relationship between these variables. Alright, now let's talk about the results. The study shows that both maternal and paternal authoritarian parenting are positively related to imposter feelings. In simple terms, the more controlling the parents are, the more likely adolescents are to feel like imposters. In addition, psychological control makes this relationship even stronger. So, when parents are not only strict but also emotionally controlling, the effect becomes more significant. Now, moving on the discussion. These findings suggest that parenting style really affects how adolescents see themselves. When parents are too strict or controlling, teenagers may start to doubt their abilities and feel afraid of making mistakes. Because of that, they might feel that their success is not truly deserved. On the other hand, more supportive parenting can help build confidence and reduce these negative feelings. So the way parents interact with their children really matters. To conclude, this study shows that authoritarian parenting plays a significant role in increasing imposter feelings among adolescents. Reducing psychological control and providing more emotional support can help improve their mental well-being. Personally, I think this article is very interesting because it explains how parenting can influence someone's mindset and confidence. I also think this topic is very relevant, especially for students who sometimes feel insecure about their abilities. So, alright, that's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention.